Hello, all my H2 Minute peeps. We're back with another research update video for you guys, and we got four main updates. Now, the first update would be there was recently a report that was released of 382 trials that are being taken place, and among those, there are four trials listed for hydrogen as a possible treatment for COVID-19, and they're going to mainly center around actually hydrogen inhalation, or actually oxyhydrogen inhalation to be more specific. So that would be 66% H2, 33% O2. And I actually listed in this report that it looks like the oxygen could be addressing maybe some of the hypoxia, and the hydrogen could maybe be beneficial for its anti-inflammatory effects in the lungs, and maybe actually alleviating some of the symptoms that are associated with COVID-19 or the patients that they're treating. And so one of these trials specifically is going to be with 440 patients. And like I stated, they're going to be receiving oxyhydrogen with 66% H2, 33% O2. And it's actually the title for one of these clinical studies that's going to be taking place is a multi-centered, randomized, parallel controlled clinical study of a hydrogen and oxygen nebulizer to improve symptoms of 2019 new coronavirus COVID-19 pneumonia patients. And this is actually going to be listed in the description. All these sources will be listed in the description. Another one of these sources that we have is just another report that was released documenting some of these trials as well. And this actually mentions this 440 patients, and it talks about improving, seeing if hydrogen inhalation or oxyhydrogen inhalation will be able to improve the symptoms associated with those who have contracted the virus, or actually see if the symptoms worsen. And I believe the recruiting for this clinical study started in February. So that will be part of the first update. Now, the second update is in regards to a Turkish researcher who recently posted on ResearchGate a discussion announcement regarding hydrogen therapy as a possible treatment, cheap and effective treatment for COVID-19. And he actually mentioned some of previous articles that are out there on hydrogen, hydrogen in regards to, let's say, viruses. I think one article he mentioned was with HBV, and how hydrogen was within that article, within that study, hydrogen appeared to be able to suppress viral replication in those patients, as well as decrease the virus DNA level. And so he mentions these potential effects that hydrogen was able to induce in that study, and actually proposes hydrogen as a cheap and effective possible treatment for COVID-19. And he made this announcement on a discussion board between a bunch of researchers. And here's an actual quote from from what he actually posted. I invite the colleagues who work on viral pathologies, especially COVID-19, to conduct essays on the possible applications of hydrogen as a potential and inexpensive treatment of COVID-19. He also mentions hydrogen inhalation, as well as oral administration, or a few different administration methods in that statement. And he's actually suggesting that other researchers would investigate this. Now, what's pretty cool is if you actually go and look at the actual discussion board between him and a few other researchers. There's a researcher actually in Toronto who actually mentions hydrogen therapy being may actually be a effective treatment for COVID-19, relating to some of its previous effects. And this is what she states. Since molecular H2 is safe and can reduce free radicals and inflammatory cytokines, the inhalation treatment is expected to significantly improve the condition of cytokine storm. This treatment is cheap and effective as you suggested. Physicians in other countries surely should follow Chinese team leading to apply H2 containing gas to treat inpatients. That is pretty remarkable. That these researchers across the globe at this particular time is actually looking into hydrogen inhalation and suggesting that other countries should follow, Chinese team in actually administrating molecular hydrogen or oxyhydrogen as a therapy for COVID-19.